episode 2. It's okay, let's just get going. My name is Carla Marie McLone, my full name, and we're pretending this is the Fresh Cafe for tonight. So let's start with these famous rooms. They're actually going to be stuffed, like not stuffed, if you know what I mean by that. First of all, we're going to take these thingies from inside, and you're just going to use your thumb to pop it open. You have to pop it open, but hear the pop as well. And then you take it out, put it there, and then we're going to put it on this tray over here, but it's going to be a row. Okay, so let's do that first. And then when that's done, I'll show you. Then I will show you what the next food items will be put in these mushrooms. Okay, so this is what you can see that's on the pan now. It's actually, the mushrooms are half ready and done, but not yet. But this is probably this is the funnest part of making the dressing portion. So I think the first thing I'm going to try and add that you've not seen before in your life is the salt. Okay, so that goes in like this, but you don't put in a lot of salt. So you just do what I just put in, and then as well it goes in the spice of not a lot of spice, but pepper. So that goes in with the salt, but it mixes in nicely, very nicely. But you should do this before you make the actual dressing, because this will maybe give it the stiffness part of the solid. It has to be solid, tight. So the next thing is that I'm not going to mix this because you can't mix it in this recipe, okay? So the next one is the garlic. Okay, I take this and maybe about half of this teaspoon here. Okay, at least half. You put that in next. Now when you have that put in, then you add the parsley. Now the parsley is actually a green ingredient. So let's try that and see how the green will look with the salt, the pepper, and the garlic as the start of the mix. All right, folks. So for the parsley, this is the amount, not more than this if you can. Okay. And then after that one is, let's maybe try breadcrumbs to get some nice brown. Get some brown. The brown color that's the one that has to stand out. Stand out is the color wise. Okay, so breadcrumbs is actually this amount if you can, but for this one it is two teaspoons. Okay, not one. So you know, because you need to have enough. You need to have enough so you can actually eat it. So you don't mess up when you eat the food. Okay. And then chives is probably another green ingredient. Let's give it about this much. Put it in like that. And then when that is done, now this is just the dry ingredients that you can use. only. But now, for the best thing of all for this dressing is olive oil. But it's not olive oil the person, it's olive oil the oil. Okay? So we're going to open this and we're going to pour it like this. All the way. Okay? And when that's done, then here's the spoon, and you mix all this dry ingredients around and around inside, like that, to make sure the wetness is all soaked in to the stuff that we're eating. And number three is definitely some cheese. But cheese is the best favorite thing you could find in a grocery store because it's a dairy product. So for the cheese, it's going to be this handful going into the dip. That's how much we're going to use for this. This is actually called appetizer plate, okay?
And now we're going to put Carla's wonderful mushroom caps right into the oven. I have it set at 350 degrees. And we're going to leave it for about 20 minutes so it gets nice and melty.
There. So, number 1 goes in. The nice, famous egg from a farm. Around and around and around. Woo! And then we get to mix the egg inside of the 2 meats that we have. But the meats that we have is turkey shredded plus and lean ground beef. Okay? We're going to put the rest of the parsley now. Parsley is going into the meat. Wow, look at that. So we're going to take all of this now and definitely have a wonderful time with this.